Hello and welcome back to Kinlaig. I've kept it in February. We could do with getting another tree into the sawmill before we move on to March. So we're going to do that. We need the winch. Just going to leave the trailer here. Because when we get into March, it means we could deliver even more wood to the sawmill. No. Or to the castle, that's it. And make a load of money before we look at getting our tractor and seeder. Question is, what tree can we use? What tree can we cut down? There are some here that are really close together, which would be good. We have to look at more places up here that we can put holiday homes, which would be really good. Looks like a nice flat spot here. I know it's not next to the train line, but the train doesn't really make a lot of noise. Right, which way do we want to fell this tree? Probably down that way. Is it a decent size? 28.9. 2 meters diameter. I think that's fairly decent. There we go. That is the lowest we can cut it. Like I said, I am going to have to get a stump grinder or something like that at some point. We will need to get rid of these stumps, but that is not a massive priority, although I do want to do it before we get too many stumps, because finding them again will be a bit of a pain. Speaking of pains. Oh! It's fallen! Hooray! Crikey. Right, I think we're going to need to do this in several different chunks. But that is an excellent start. Just get the last of the branches off. Okay, that's actually 3.1 tons. Is that all it is? Well, we can actually tow that as a whole tree. So we should do. Yeah, we should definitely do that. Where am I? Over here. There we go. Hopefully bring the back end of the tree round. There we go. How about that? So I don't know whether that means that there's going to be less wood in this than the one I cut down before, because that was something like 9 tons. Well, that was like... that was something like... This is only a third of the weight. It looks the same size, but it's only a third of the weight. Right. There we go. Let's have a look and see how much this gives us. Oh, no, hang on. Where's my triggers? All my triggers are gone. Ugh, let's switch them back on. Can I see? Interactive zone markers on. Here we are. Here's the trigger. That gave us 7,517. We've got wood beams and long planks both switched on. Or do I? One moment. Let's head up to the castle. Right, we've got 9,900 litres in there of long planks already. There's 36,000 litres though of storage, so yeah, let's leave it at that. We probably ought to put an additional tree in there as well though. I think one of these on the corner up here would be good. What is it? Oh yeah, the last one I did was a beech tree, wasn't it? That's... That's a big beech tree. Is that the one I just looked at? Yes, it is. 25.5, but a 9.3 metre diameter. What am I doing? Fishing rod won't help us here. Let's get this one down as well. There we are. Beautiful. Right, well. I shall defoliate. But yeah, this one is 9.9 tons, so we're going to have to chop it up into smaller sections and then tow it in like that. What do you mean I'm not allowed? Oh, I'm on the path, that's why. Right, so what's this giving us? That's a 3.5 ton and that's a 6 ton. So we shall have to tow the bottom one away first and then chop the big one down. Chop the big one. Chop the heavier one, the top end. Let's get that. Oh, nope, that was the wrong button. Here we go. Let's get that onto there. And then we can tow it round this way. Probably going to get caught on other trees. No, we're okay. There we are. Ooh, crikey. Let's get that one taken. Let's put it up to 12,000 litres in there. And then the rest of it. Now this is where it is a bit of a pain. I'm going to have to push it onto my land to be able to cut it up. Well, I wonder if I could just pick it up and take it down there. Ooh, that's possible. It's definitely possible. Right. Oh. Well, at least now it's in a position where I can cut it, I think. Let's just take that off there. There we go. That should easily be towable now. Okay. There we go. And then we'll come back and get the other one as well. There we are, last bits. And yes, I did find out how to extend the winch onto other trees as well. I am going entirely the wrong direction though, so that's not good. Just got to get it into the trigger. Come on, up you come, up you come. There we go. Beautiful. Right, let's get that sold. Amazing. Right then, so we... Oh, look. We've got a bit of a platform up here. Might sleep through to March and then have a lot more. That one doesn't, down there doesn't, but this one does. Amazing. Right, now that we have got that much wood in the sawmill, it's 22,000. It's going to go pretty quick overnight, but we are going to get a load of pallets, which is going to be fantastic. Did I feed Ted? There we go. Ted has been fed. He's been missing recently. I don't know where he's gone. He likes to wander off. Anyway, I'm going to go and sleep through to March. And then we will sell all our pallets of wood and look at what tractor and seeder combination we can buy. Good morning, everybody. Close that. Look at that! Look at the amount of pallets we've got. We are not going to be able to do that with one load on the trailer that we've currently got. I'm going to have to look at possibly getting another trailer, aren't I? A bigger one. What's in the sale? Ooh. Oh, well, that is extremely tempting. Look at that. A nice big Valtra. I know it's not Jeremy Clarkson's tractor, but we don't need to have Jeremy Clarkson's tractor. That was just a nice to have. But look at this. This is amazing. Front 3-point linkage, engine setup. Can we go even higher? Yes, we can. Look at that. But I think 230 will be plenty for now. We'd want to change the wheels to probably medium with weights. That looks good, doesn't it? I like the colour though. The black's really nice. Reverse driving. Nope. Roof setup. Standard or sky view. It comes standard with sky view, so that's fine. Panorama window or second door. That doesn't really matter to us. Stowage setup. Don't know. Interior design. Oh, I quite like the lighter design, which it has anyway. Front loader attacher. No, don't need that. Isaria Pro Compact. It comes with it. That is fantastic. Well, given that it is a second-hand one, let's go for a 22 plate. Okay. It's on back only at the minute. We want front and back. There we go. Would you look at that? Do I want to change the rims to black? I think that does make it look better, but I want to go Onyx black, I think, to match the bodywork. Oh, that looks incredible, doesn't it? And that's 127,000, which we can get on hire purchase. That's not an issue. We're going to make a load of money on the wood now, but I think we should put in for a 10-year deal. Yeah, 10-year deal, option 1, so no final value fee, 25,500 deposit. Yes, we have bought a new tractor. That is fantastic. And we're going to celebrate by also buying a new trailer. I do like this one. I keep coming back to this one. This one is a very nice trailer. What do we do? PND. There we go. And that has got the right number plate on as well. You can't change the colour. Don't want auto load. And we could buy that outright because we are about to make a load of money on this. Right. I am going to go and get our new tractor and trailer. Here they are. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? It's only got 30 hours on it as well. Practically new. So we'll take this trailer up, we'll load it up with all our wood, and we'll take that up to the castle. But yeah, I'm loving this. So yeah, we'll get all that done in a time lapse. Now that we have our new tractor, 230 horsepower, we can look at the different... well, it's upgradable to over 300 horsepower as well, so I can't see us ever getting rid of this, just upgrading it. It's got the Isaria Pro Compact already installed, which is absolutely incredible. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it is a beautiful tractor. Maybe we'll get Jeremy Clarkson's tractor in a different series, but this one, beautiful. Right, we'll get it all loaded up and taken up to the castle, and I will join you when we find out how much we're going to make from it. Right, so here we are, back up at the castle. Clearly we didn't deliver enough for the first load of scaffolding to be built before, but this should be good enough. So let's just drive into the trigger here, and we will make 82,000, in fact 85,000, 86,000 pounds. That is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And how is that looking for bits and pieces? It's got everything it needs for the next step, which is fantastic. And yes, and the rain is coming down hard, so we can't put any seed in at the minute anyway. How's the rain looking? Okay, it's going to stop this afternoon, so this afternoon will be good. We have now got £96,700. Okay, so there's a planter. There's two planters in there, but actually, it would be really, really good to have that planter. And we could do soybeans with it, or sorghum with it even. Although, it needs 350 horsepower. We do not have that, so we cannot have that planter. Right, seed drills then. If I was looking at one that I would want, then I'd want to have possibility of seeding directly. That would be really good. That one gives you the ability to, well, seed directly and add fertilizer, but it's only 4 meters wide. This one might be better. 200 horsepower requirement. We have got 230. So that might work out quite well. And you can seed directly, and it can put in fertilizer. And that one's the same. Okay. Alright, so if I were road control, I don't know what that does. What's road control? That's a seeding option then, so that will use less seed, I suppose. Right, tank setup. Seed and fertilizer. We don't really need to put fertilizer in because we have a sprayer. And spraying doesn't take long at all. So if we were to go with a very high, yeah, look, a 50% deposit, and then if we went for a 10-year deal on the rest, it would take the monthly payments down to 612. Yep, going for that. Okay, I'm going to take the flatbed back to the farm. We will pick up the drill and some seed, and then we'll get back and ready to start seeding this afternoon. Right then, so here we are back at the farm. I will park that up there. The rain has disappeared off the forecast, but as you can tell, it's still falling from the sky. So we're going to go into the house. We're going to try and find the kitchen. Where did I put the kitchen? It's not in there. Nope, that's the utility room. Aha! Here it is, part of the lounge. Where's my telly? Ah, no, I don't need a telly. I've got some bagpipes on the wall. Right, I'm going to make myself a sandwich and a cup of coffee, or tea, and I will see you when the rain has stopped. Alright then, so the rain has now stopped. It is still about 11 o'clock, and we are going to put in oats. That's kind of our only option, really. The only option that we've got to be doing right now. So we're going to put oats in this field up the top here. Oh look, some more pallets of wood have spawned. I must have some more in the sawmill still. Oh yes, 500 litres left, okay. Ah, no, I was going to check on the progress of these as well, wasn't I? Okay, so we've got a hut here. We've got a bit of a hut already. That's good. Wood beams. It needs more wood beams. Ah. Alright then. So, wood beams next. I wonder why it took shingles first then. It wanted shingles first, didn't it? Roofing shingles, that is. Yes, like this one's working through the roofing shingles now. Which is strange, but okay. So it wants more wood beams. Possibly more wood planks after that as well. So whatever we're making now needs to be saved for those houses until they're done. What am I doing? We're going into this field up here, and we're going to do some seeding. Oats is going to be good. I really do want to get that other field as well, but I want to see what the other farmer puts in it crop-wise first, because if they seed it for us, then we don't need to worry about that. Alright, there we go. We are in. We're going to put on steering assist. 3 laps of the headland should be good. But obviously we're going to start with the up and downs. We've got a bit of a change of texture, so it should be easy enough to see where we've been and where we haven't. So yeah, we're going to crack on with this. Hopefully the tractor won't have much of a problem at all, given it's got 30 horsepower more than the seeder needs. Certainly seems to be okay at the minute. And yeah, we'll get this done. Right then, so we are now down to the last headland. It's been really, really nice to actually use some bigger machinery. And we own it. It is now ours. Well, we will own it when the hire purchase ends, which is, well, 10 years. But, you know, ignoring that, we own it. So, yeah, this is going to be really, really good. And I'm really glad I got a direct seeder as well. We might even be able to get rid of the cultivator. Get around this corner here. But yeah, we have got oats in this field. I think we're going to end up putting oats in the other field as well. And I don't mean to make it boring by putting oats into the other field, but we're certainly not going to do that this month. I want them to be ready a month apart. Because yeah, we haven't got the biggest combine or the fastest combine, and it would be good to separate the fields into two different harvest months. 3 different harvest months if the owner of the field down there puts in a different crop, and we can buy it. But I think what we'll do the rest of this episode is just get some more wood into the sawmill. And to move the wood beams or whatever else it needs up into the trigger of the first holiday home. I'm hoping there's not many steps left for that. But we will see. A little bit there that I've missed. I want to make sure that everything's covered. Yeah, those holiday homes are going to bring in some pretty decent money, especially when we've got quite a few of them. We're gonna have all the wood we need to build them. We need to buy the roofing shingles, but I think that's only 1 pallet per hut at the minute. That's what it seems anyway. Which will be really good, because that's not too expensive. They're not too bad at all. I'm glad we've also got the bigger flatbed trailer now, because we can strap things down. Obviously the car trailer we had before, can't strap things onto. I don't know if the car trailer is actually going to be useful at all. We might end up selling it straight away. But there we go, we have completed seeding in this field. When it germinates, we can start to think about things like spraying. We'll have to spray off the weeds, we'll have to spray some fertilizer. But yeah, we should have money pouring in from the wood up to the castle. Let's just shut that gate. Oh, crikey, nearly ran into the back of my seeder there. If we keep going the way we are, I'm going to need to get some more sheds soon. Some more storage sheds, because, well, we're going to run out of space, aren't we? I could move the header over a bit and then pop this in next to it. I think that's what we'll have to do for now. But yeah, storage space is going to be a little bit limited. Car trailer's in the way as well, of course it is. Right. We get this put over to the edge here. Oh, nope, that's the wrong way. There we go, that's better. Probably could have done that a bit better. Should have moved the trailer first, shouldn't I? Oh, well, there it is, moved slightly. Okay, we'll get this in here. That might have to do. It's still get-outable. especially with the JCB and the four-wheeled steer, or even possibly with the quad bike. Might be a little easier, but now we have somewhere to put the seeder anyway. We are going to stick it in here. Might as well leave the Valtra attached to it, because that's probably what we'll be doing with the Valtra next. And sticking it onto a worker in the other field. So yes, we will leave it all connected up like that. Yeah, I don't know about this trailer. It is an extremely useful trailer, but not really for what we have. Oh look, the winch is broke. Not much of a winch, is it? Yes, it's snapped. Not sure why that is. Right. Into the JCB. Now we need the wood beams. I don't know yet whether we're going to need the planks as well. But the wood beams are definitely required for the first holiday home. Oh, crikey. There we go. That's better. Oh, tree there. Right. Head up the hill. Now, I don't want to waste things. If I don't need to supply these things, then I won't be. But yes, wood beams missing 376. Oh. No, it says missing 0. Well, I don't need to put these in. Well, that was a close one, wasn't it? That's good then. So what we need to do now is to get a couple of trees. Now, I do own the forest all the way along that way, so it might be worth going to have a look at harvesting some of those trees, especially in more densely populated areas. So we'll go and have a look at that now. We've got our winch on. We can get them winched over. But yeah, up in this area up here, right, there's a bit of a clearing up here, so I don't want to take too many out of this bit, but anything like in the more densely populated parts here, it'd be good to have a reasonable sized tree. What have we got here? 4.8 beech. These are the sort of ones I think we need. The pine, oh, it's only 2.1 meters, though it looks the same as this 6.4 meter one. In fact, it's bigger if anything. Diameter 6.4 meter beech. That is a fair amount of wood in there. Those two trees probably going to end up coming down together. I will be replanting trees at some point. What we got here? 6.8 meter beech. Let's go for this one. Fishing rod won't do much here. Okay. I'm going to get a couple of trees taken down and chopped up. And then we'll get them taken over to the sawmill. Ah, I have a slight issue here. I might have brought the trailer with me. Well, that's not going to go into the trigger that well, is it? Right, well, as you can see, I've got most of the trees over here already. I've just got the two tops to move. Right, I'll tell you what, let's jump out and get rid of these lot to start with. Right, that was 15,600. Not too bad at all. This one is going to be a lot plus a trailer. I'll say a lot, a fair amount. I haven't trimmed it down and stuff, but that's okay. It's just taken down enough to yank. Nearly 10,000 out of that. That's not too bad at all. Right, so we've got another one of those. we should be able to pull that hopefully fairly easy as well. But I'm going to pull it the other way round because I think it might have been digging into the ground with the branches. But yeah, this is a good chunk of wood. I think it's probably the most I've taken in one go. Yeah, I took it that way because the trees were more open. I'm going to get stuck on trees this way, but we've got to do it. Yep, this is where it gets stuck. Oh, okay, we're out. Brilliant. I expected it to be a lot harder than that. I don't think this one is quite as big as the one we've just taken in. Stretching the cable a little bit. And if we lower that, it'll be a bit better. Nope, that makes it worse. Okay. Right, let's reel it in a little bit. Right, that might be a little bit easier now. I'll head down between these two trees here. Oof, that's a lot of foliage. Okay. So yeah, reeling it in and picking up the front end a little bit does help. We've just got to tow it through the yard and over to the sawmill trigger. I am just going to nip through to April because I would like to see if that house is completed or not. See if we can avoid picking up the trailer this time. Unlikely. Right, that is probably in the trigger enough. Let's see. Yes, gone. And there's nearly another 10,000 actually. Not too bad at all. So that is quite a lot of wood we've got in there now. Let's go up here and see how it's getting on. No more visual progress, I don't think. Oh, yes, we have. We've got roof tiles on now. Missing 0 litres. Well, I hope that doesn't mean it is actually missing some. Let's just speed up time. Let's not... Oh yeah, the frame's going up on that one over there. So I won't sleep through to April straight away. It is going well, but keep an eye on both at the same time. Look, I'm just hoping as soon as we get the buildings finished, we're going to have an hourly income, which I'm hoping is going to cover our... Oh yeah, the roof's gone on that one. It's hoping we're going to cover our hire purchase agreements. We're into evening now. It's getting a little chilly. Actually, no, it's not. It's 15 degrees still. Right. Do we have a step after this one? Ah. It is missing, well, a wood beam, I think. Which means that this one possibly also is going to be missing a wood beam. I don't... yeah, it does. It says 499 out of 2,000. It obviously needs the extra 500 from the previous pallet, but it doesn't register it fully as 500. So what we'll do, now that we've spawned a load more, we will take a pallet up to each one, because I don't want to be sitting there, or it's sitting doing nothing when it could be finishing its build. I want to be earning money from that as soon as possible. It's really frustrating that it doesn't register the pallet as a full 1,000 litres. It does when you first pick it up, but it obviously when it's using it, it does not. Ah. It's not going to take that, is it? I wonder if just sleeping through the night would work. Well, we'll leave it in the trigger anyway, just in case it needs it. Then we're going to end the episode there for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye for now.